Hey, everybody. Nobody's here but me and Gonzo right now. But if you're watching the replay, you're listening to me. I'm Jeff. This is the Dole Dad channel. That's Mr. Gonzo PR. He's in the house for the second time. You want to say hi to the peeps?
What's up, peeps? How you doing? Hopefully, everybody will get here soon enough. How you guys doing?
I'm gonna pull up the chat right now so I can say hello to people. I always forget to do that. So if you're here already, I'm only ignoring you because I'm not smart enough to pull it up ahead of time. Let's see what we've got here. So we're going to be talking about all things Disney, Star Wars, Galaxy's Edge. Why? Because the dates are out. Why can't I pull up our stream? There we go. It wasn't showing up. So let's see who's here. If you're here while you're waiting for me to see that you're here, smash the like button if you haven't already. There we go. Your host finally figured out how to do it. Who's here? Michelle, welcome in. It didn't right for me. Welcome in. Jacob, long time no see. Michelle's also streaming right now, so if we're super boring, get over and talk to Michelle or open up another one. You can have two things going at once, right?
Yeah, you can say hi to Michelle. Yeah.
The Lucky Minute in the house. How are you? Welcome in. So, you know what? I set up all my links on the wrong page. Anyway, Mr. Gonzo PR, the second time on our little DisTube. Why? Because he's a Star Wars fan like I am, and we were talking about it. How excited are you, my friend, about Galaxy's Edge? The dates are available.
Oh man, let me show you how excited I am. Look.
Yeah.
I'm even ready. I'm ready. I love
it. You got to be a little deeper with your voice though when you put that on, right?
Yeah, I know. But I have a cold, so it will be
I do too.
It'll be like, I'm ready, but
I've got a whole bunch of I don't. I got 3 or 4 links for you guys for Mr. Gonzo PR. And the first one is his Instagram. Go give him some love over there. I would say you're more active on Instagram than me. Would you agree with that?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I try to get there once in a blue moon. You know, working 16 hours a day is not easy. So
yeah, right. Yeah, I hear you there. Oh, we got a bunch of new people in here. Rosa in the house. Mr. Fulton or Mrs. Caitlin they were here and they got, I don't know what happened there. Okay. Stacy Rogers in the house. Cerise Granger Studios in the house. What's going on? Jelly's Journeys in the house. What's going on? Jelly's Journeys. I was thinking about your hubby last night. I bet you know why. But that's a whole nother conversation. Little MMA talk. Maybe we'll get into that at the end. Yeah. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about your YouTube and your channels first, and let's dive right into it. So Instagram, I think you're pretty active. You're getting back, like right before we went live, we were talking about your channel a bit, and you were saying that you're. Why don't you? I'll let you tell them what you've got. Some plans. It sounds like.
Yeah. Basically, I stopped since last time I was here. I stopped making videos. Part of it because I got a promotion in my job, so that's not bad.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it. It just takes time of filming, editing. It's a lot of hard work. A lot of people don't figure it out. People think it's just take the video and upload it and let's go. No.
I've been doing daily this year, and
what I'm trying to do is I'm back at it. At least get 1 or 2 videos a week, either Orlando, Star Wars, Miami, or anything. Just get back into the rhythm. So what better way to start with you here and talk about Star Wars?
I love it. Well, and I'll tell you what, when I first met you, I told you this. So one of the things I love about YouTube, and I think I'm probably speaking for all of us, is it takes you where you can't always go. I get to go to Disney a couple times a year, once out in California, hopefully, certainly once out in Orlando. I've never been to Miami. I've always wanted to go to Miami. And I feel like we had this conversation when we first, or maybe it was after the first DisTube. Maybe it was not when we first met. Regardless, you live in one of the great cities on the planet, don't you?
I do, man, and it's exciting, man. I love Miami, and it's great. I'm not gonna lie, I wish I was in Orlando, but
well, now how far?
Home, but it's about
a 4-hour drive.
For me, it's about 3 hours.
3 hours, okay.
Yeah, but for regular driving, going 50 miles, 60 miles an hour, about 3.5, 4 hours. For me, it's 3 hours flat, half a tank of gas, pack of cigarettes, and ready to roll.
Now, I am not the jealous type. I very rarely get jealous. But the other day, when all of us were in a polar vortex, I went on one of those chill maps. You know, those chill maps are all bright blue and horrible colors. Yeah. And I looked down in Miami, and I'm not going to lie, my friend, I thought of you. And I wasn't thinking good things because it said 88 when we were all like at 8.
Yes, for some reason, I don't know, the entire states are cold, -5, 25. You come here down to Miami, 80, 85, 90. I'm like, oh my God, what's going on?
I could smell the coconut, you know, that coconut oil they put on the beaches. I could smell it when I saw the 88, and it was jealousy.
Yeah, dude, I love it, man. I don't have to deal with snow or anything like that. I don't know if I told you I used to live in Buffalo, New York before.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, back in the day. And
hello to Miami. Well done.
Yeah, man. Yeah, my wife said, you know what? We have to get out of here. It's too cold here. Let's go to Miami.
I have some family that left Hawaii to move to Texas, and I love Texas, but they left Hawaii. But I don't understand how anyone ever moves north. Like, I get a south move, a north move. I don't understand. So Buffalo, how long have you been in Miami?
Let's see, about 12 years, 14 years around there. So it's been a long time. Yeah.
And so let's talk about your channel. Your channel is Disney Channel. Am I wrong on that? I mean, it's you, it's your personality. Do you have much local Miami flavor on there? Because if you do, I don't know that I've seen it.
No, basically, the concentration is more Disney. Now I'm changing it since I spent more time here in Miami, obviously. So it's going to be a mix of everything. It's going to be a mix of anywhere that I go on vacation, either here in Florida, another state, another country, or Disney, because I go to Disney every 2 months or so. I go for a weekend or something like that. And obviously, there's a lot of stuff that you can do here in Miami and record. So basically, I'm going to turn around a little bit the channel this year.
I love it. I love it. So let's talk a little Star Wars. I'm gonna lead off with when I was 7 years old. I'm older than you. In 1977, when Star Wars came out, I was 7, and the first movie came out, and I loved it all. I loved it all. But what I was obsessed with was the cantina scene. And I don't know that I had this thought, but I'm sure I did something close to, oh my gosh, wouldn't it be amazing to be able to walk in to that cantina? And August, I don't know what date, 29th. We should really know the date. I think it's August 29th. And whatever the date is in California, people get to, somebody gets to. I'm sure that line's going to be long. I hope they don't auction it off, because then, you know, it'll only be Bill Gates. But we actually get to walk into the cantina. I think as much as I want to drive the Millennium Falcon, as much as I want to see that was the Rise of the Resistance, all the stuff, the walking, I might cry. Like, I'm a 49-year-old man. I might tear up. That's what I'm most excited about. Chat, what are you most excited about? MrGonzoPR, what are you most excited about?
Well, yeah, I'm a little younger than you, but we're there. We're close.
Whatever. I'm over you. Thank you.
So, you know, going back to Star Wars, I gotta thank my oldest brother. He was the one introduced me to Star Wars, if you want to say. He should be in the chat, I think. I'm not sure. I gotta check the chat later on. I haven't seen it yet. So he's the one who got me into Star Wars, and man, since the first time I saw it, I'm like, whoa, this movie is great. Yeah. And I'm watching the other ones, and I've seen Star Wars, I think, more than 100 times, all of them. Oh. So I mean, it's crazy. You know what? I'm looking forward to see the cantina. I think that's a great part of that movie. Yeah. It will be amazing to go in there and see everything. And knowing these things, they're gonna have the detail right there.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be amazing.
So of the Rise of the Resistance, am I saying that right? I think that's the name of the ride. Of the flying around the Millennium Falcon, of the just walking around and enjoying it, and the cantina. What am I missing? I think that's pretty much everything, right? What are you most excited about?
I'm excited, you know, the cantina obviously, but for the ride, I think the Falcon.
Yeah.
I mean, you can walk inside, and the queue's gonna be inside.
It's supposed to be amazing.
Yeah, and I was looking at the video that Disney put in the website, and it's like, have you been to this ride in Epcot? when you go to Mars, spaceship. What is it? Spaceship? It's not spaceship. The one that you go inside the. Oh my God, I forgot the thing. They supposed to hit the controls, and you're the pilot and the commander and all that.
Right. Oh no. I know what you're talking about. No, I haven't actually. It's funny you say that. We haven't done it. We're mostly World Showcase, and then we do Soarin', and we do Test Track because my kids love that. No, we haven't done that one yet. Mission Space? No.
Mission Space, is it something like that?
I'm confused myself, but yeah, I know I haven't.
I Google it, but the thing is that what I'm looking at and how is the Falcon ride is going to be is something like that. It's going to be that you have to push this, and the other person has to do this and that, and it's amazing. It's amazing. I mean, just imagine, my friend, all of us together inside the Falcon, flying it, and going around the galaxy.
Yeah, right. I mean, even, yeah, it makes me giggle. Yeah, well, and apparently, so if you do a good job, you get credits. If you do a poor job, like the bounty hunters are chasing. I mean, seriously, there's nothing. Yeah, just standing there and watching. I'm a people watcher anyway. One of my favorite things about going to Disney even when I was a kid, has just been watching the joy on little kids' faces and grandpas showing their grandsons this stuff and pin trading and all the things, like people watching all the stuff, doing it in a Disney created, let's say it that way, Star Wars land. I was telling you before we went live, I'm just giddy. I don't see. So Pandora opened, and I was excited about Pandora. I was excited about Pandora because Disney was doing I enjoyed the Avatar movies. I wasn't obsessed. They were great. They were visually spectacular. And then look at how great that land is. Now you take a movie that I could have lived with or without. It was good, but I didn't care. And now you're taking like my absolute favorite thing, and Disney's doing it. It's like 7-year-old Jeff is totally stoked inside 49-year-old Jeff's body. I don't even know, like we were talking again before, I don't even know what this topic was going to be necessarily, other than just sharing my excitement and talking about your channels and sharing your excitement. I mean, chat, are you guys, I can't even make sentences. I'm that excited. I don't know. I just want to be there, and I don't know. I feel like I'm not a good host because I can't make sentences, but I don't know. It's just going to be the best.
You're great, man. You're great. And trust me, I think like you and I, there's millions and millions that are waiting for this. I mean, I've been waiting for this for a long time. If you're a big Star Wars fan and you see all these lands going like Toy Story Land, and you see the Nintendo Land that is coming over there in the other parks, and you're here like, where are we going to get a Star Wars? Where can I be in a land that I could feel I'm inside the movie? When is it going to happen?
Yep.
Well, there you go. We got it.
Like, what could you pick? Like, if I ask myself this question, the answer is nothing. What group of movies, story would I prefer more than this? There's none. I love Lord of the Rings. I would love that. I love the Indiana Jones stories, and I hear there's a chance for that. That's a total rumor thing. But there's none. I swear there's none that I would rather see than Star Wars, and boom, it's here. I've heard people talking about the next gate being a Star Wars. Like, if this goes well, they just make it into a whole world. I don't know that they could do that in California, but they could certainly do it in Orlando. And I mean, it's not unlike what Universal's doing with Harry Potter, right? Like, they put half over here and half over there, but it's a full, I've only been there once, and it was a full day. I had 2 kids who were Harry Potter nuts, so they want to go back, right? We didn't even do as much as they wanted to do. But Star Wars is even more than that. Like, is there a group of movies or a story or a genre that you would rather have than Star Wars?
The answer is no.
Yeah.
No, man. Star Wars is about time. Let me tell you, It's about time. Honestly, I was there when Toy Story Land opened. I was there like at 5 in the morning. I was one with the first one. I went my oldest kid, and it was fun because I like Toy Story. But we got there. It's fun. I love it. They did a great job over there. But I look behind the fence and I see the Star Wars construction, because you can see it. I'm like, I can't wait for you to open. I can't wait for you to open, because if Toy Story Land was great, you're back there, it's gonna be awesome.
So
Awesome.
give some advice to our people then in chat. You were there for Toy Story's opening, right? You were there, what'd you say, 5 in the morning?
About 5 in the morning, yeah.
So was that enough? Because I remember watching videos of people that got there, and I don't remember what time they said, but I didn't hear from anybody who said it was early enough. Like, tell me how that day went. Like,
Okay.
was it worth your time? Tell me.
All right, so we stayed close by the park. We left the hotel around 4:30ish or something. We got into the park about 5 something. We did a little bit of waiting in the line. Everything, it was crowded already, man, at that time. I mean, the lines were back. I don't know if you remember Hollywood Studios, the actual entrance when you scan your band, all the way outside the ticket booth.
Yeah.
A little bit more where the security is. So the lines were over there.
Wow. That's not even like in drag, and then you make the left, right? And then you go past past Star Tours, right? Oh no, I'm thinking about Star Wars, aren't I?
No, come back. In the entrance, right before you scan the band.
Okay. Yeah. So how much did you get to do that day? Like, you get to say you were there, and that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get to see everything? Did you, I mean, tell me, with the crowds, tell me.
So I did. I was one of the first ones there. I mean, the first ride took me about 35 minutes. The second one took me about an hour and a half. I tell you what, about 6, 7, 8, 9, by 9:30 or 10 in the morning, I was done. I rode all 3 rides. Took pictures.
You were there for the public day, right? Like, you were there
for the public day, the regular public day. But once I left the line, my friend, the line was going the way around where the Toy Story line starts, going to the, where's that thing to your left? The Disney Museum, going to the theater. Around the theater was like 4 rounds there to the main street. So there was a lot of people waiting. I heard people wait a couple hours just to go to the land. So that was crazy. The crowds were crazy. So for Star Wars,
I mean, people love Toy Story, but it's not.
Nah.
Like, I've been hearing lots of people have been doing streams and videos just like this about how excited they are. A lot of people are talking about how there's Star Wars fans that have nothing to do with Disney fans. They're not already part of our capacity issues. They're all going to be part of the capacity issues, especially day one and week one and year one. And I don't know, like, and then we got this hotel coming. I don't know. I wish I could see into the future. I have no idea how busy that first day, first week, first year is going to be. I can't wait to see, even just from, I mean, just because I'm curious. But so you finished all of Toy Story by, what'd you say, 9:30?
9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning, like that. Yeah. But trust me, I mean, they were closing the land and they have to let people little by little.
Yeah, sure.
So it's funny. I was reading in the website, Disney website, that it says that first you need an entrance. Even though you have an annual pass or VIP or whatever, it doesn't guarantee that when you go there, you're gonna have access to enter the land that day, because it's gonna be so crowded. So Disney is already telling you that be ready.
I did read something where they said select Disney resorts. I don't know. I've been reading about Disneyland and Disney World. Frankly, I'm not 100% sure that I'm remembering it properly, but there's no way there's going to be enough time or space for everyone who wants to buy that ticket to get in there. I mean,
nah. And Disney's, I think they know what's going to happen. They're getting prepared. They know what's going to happen.
I've heard they're hiring for day one.
They know what's going to happen, man. And a lot of cast members, I have a lot of cast member friends, and they were ready before they announced it. They were ready, like, I want to work here. I want to work here. I mean, wouldn't you want to work there? Brand new attractions, new land. Be one of the first cast members to work in that place.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Woo.
Yeah, Lasercat in chat says even with a fast pass, it'll probably take 5 hours. I think I read something about they're not going to use fast passes, at least in the beginning. Is that
correct? Correct.
Yeah.
I was reading today, and there won't be no fast passes for either ride, even the second one when it opens. So we gotta do the line. I suggest everybody to go early as possible. I'll be there, my friend,
Nice.
2 in the morning. So
Wow. What about you in chat?
anyone that is coming with Mr. Gonzo, make sure you drink a lot of coffee. It's gonna be a long day.
If you drink a lot of coffee, do they give you potty breaks in line? How does that work? You
Hey man, I hold your spot and you go potty. And
I love it.
Something.
So everybody in chat, who's going? Who's going to Disneyland on opening day? Who's going to Hollywood Studios opening day? Who's got plans? Oh my gosh! And yeah, let me say hello to some people in chat. We got 16 in here, 15 likes. Thank you guys. D, I think I said hi to you. Rosa, hey, how are you? Dizzy Life for me, you go do your edits. Great stream tonight. Timothy, I said hi to you in chat, but hi live. Bob and Ashley in the house, welcome. How are you? Who's going? Who's gonna make the trek? Who's gonna brave the lines? That's what I'd like to hear. I'm sure there's a capacity limit of people. Yeah, Laser, I'm sure you're right. So wow, I don't even know where to go with that. Like it just gets my mind spinning, and it's like a fantasy that I don't really believe is going to happen, you know. But it's really here in a few months, and you know what? It's neat that we get to see how Disneyland goes, how crazy that is, and I wonder if I don't even know. Like no matter what, it's going to have an effect on the second opening. And then what's this about? Not everything's open, right? So the Rise of the Resistance. I hope I'm saying that right. Is that one not going to be open at Hollywood Studios at the beginning? Do you know? What do they say about that?
Yeah, so it's going to be the same thing. The first ride that's going to be open is going to be the Millennium Falcon. Then the second one is going to be Rise of the Resistance.
But not opening day, right? I mean, aren't they saying
later on?
Yeah.
I guess they did it because they know a lot of people are just waiting for it, and they're just trying to get more people in the parks. I mean, let's be honest. Hollywood Studios right now, they need to open the land as soon as possible. They need more. I need more. It's not like before. I don't know if you remember, you went back in the day when you had that tour. It was like 3 hours, and it was around with a little train. And
no, I know of it. I never. My first time I was ever in Orlando was 3-4 years ago. I was a Disneyland only until fairly recently.
Okay, so before, I mean, they didn't have a lot of rides, but it felt like a real studio. Well, it was a real studio. I mean, usually we film a lot of stuff.
Something like that.
Correct. So now they close all the stuff, and they're opening the Star Wars and Toy Story Land and all the stuff coming. They need it. So I think that Disney said, you know what, we need to open it as soon as possible. A lot of people are waiting for this, and we need to get this going, you know. And Toy Story Land was a good opening for them. I mean, still, you go to the parks, and usually Toy Story Land is packed, man.
Yeah, when we went in December, I have 2 daughters, and you know, we always let them pick where we go. I mean, we got the kids, so if they want to do it, we're doing it. If they don't want to do it, we're not going to do it. And we really expected them to want to do Toy Story Land, but we didn't get the fast passes because we don't rush. We just do what they want to do, you know. And when they were excited about it, they wanted to ride it, but then when we went to all the rides out there in Toy Story Land, they're like, nah, we'll go do that instead. Like they know we're going again. They know we'll be back, and so. It's still, my point in all this is it's still pretty popular. People were talking about how it's going to slow down. I haven't watched the app lately, but the wait times haven't gone down at all. I mean, I'm sure that'll change with Star Wars, but will it? I don't know.
I think so. Again, there's a lot of people that don't like Star Wars for X or Y reason.
I mean, everybody's full there now, and there's no Star Wars. Well, and that's the other thing too. So they said for Hollywood Studios fall. Like I actually remember I had this conversation with my mom like a couple days before the announcement came. I'm like, Ma, they said late fall. Late fall is December 21st. So it could be, I was telling her, it could be, matter of fact, I expected it to be closer to the holidays than the fall because people think fall is August. Well, fall goes all the way to December. But boy, was I wrong. And I'm still intrigued by that. They're not done. Kind of brilliant. Like it open. So they're do well.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they probably you know, that they hopefully the rush, but it's what we're gonna see is already done and it's already great. And I'm pretty sure Disney wouldn't do an opening like that if they haven't done a lot of tests and they make sure everything is the way it's supposed to. I mean, they wouldn't do that. And again, it's gonna be amazing, man. There's no way.
I mean, let's be real. If they just opened up the ride for the Millennium Falcon ride, if that's all they had, it would be like them opening up a Star Tours. And that's okay. If you just open a ride, we would be stoked. If all we knew was they were doing a Millennium Falcon ride, if that's all we knew, we would be ecstatic. But they're giving us more. So I don't mind them doing it like this. I mean, why not open it earlier, right?
Yeah. I mean, for sure. If it's ready, it's ready. I'm ready. You're ready.
Right?
Millions of people are ready. So just open it and give us some more.
I wonder what they're going to do. Are they going to wall it off like they've walled off the whole thing? Are they going to, you know, I'm intrigued by that too. I can't wait to watch those vlogs and all that. Like, has there been any news on that? I haven't seen any, but truly I was busy today. So I didn't dive in as much as I was hoping to get some more info, but
yeah, I haven't seen it. Probably like Disney, they put it like a wall of Star Wars stuff or that green grass they put or something like that.
Yeah.
Again, I'm ready to see what is available. And it gives me an excuse to go back in a few months when they open the other one. And trust me, every time I go to Hollywood Studios, I'll be there. I'll be there.
I'll be there. We can have a duet. So how often do you go to the parks?
Well, when they give me permission, meaning my wife, I usually go about every 2 months. I go for like 2 weekends or something like that. I'm actually going now at the end of the month, family vacation.
Nice.
But I'm gonna go to Universal this time. So
nice.
And
so I was going to ask you that. So when I see your pictures and videos and such when you're there, you've got a big group. Is that just a big family, or do you do group trips? Or tell me about that because it looks so cool.
Cool. Yeah. Usually I go with my kids, wife. Sometimes I go with my wife family, which that's the big group. Sometimes I go by myself. I got friends over there, like, you know, cast members and other bloggers like Florida Freaks, Prince Charming Deb. Recently here. Oh, you know them, the Kill Guy.
I mean, I know them from YouTube, but I love the that you mentioned.
So he was here recently. So yeah, I try to do a lot of collaboration with, especially with.
Love it.
Prince Charming Dab and Florida
He's
Freak.
live every Saturday, and he's got hundreds of people in there. Every time I'm in there on Saturday,
Yep.
he did a great one on what's it called, the water park, and he went under. He's fun. Well, all those channels are great. I don't want to ignore anybody, but they're all some of my favorites. And that is one of the things about our community. I love that. Like, I mean, I don't know you except through this, but we become friends like that, and the other names you mentioned, and so many people in chat, like. This is like one of my favorite things in my life right now. This meaning this community. Like, I love it. I love like it's weird. Like I'm on Dev's stream and I feel like I don't know the guy, but if I bumped into him in a mall, I would say hi, right? There's just something about this that's just better, I think. And I feel like I say this every week. I didn't think I would like live streaming. I love it. And it's because of the connections with you and with people in chat. And you know, when you say you collab with other YouTubers, it's like, yeah, I want to do that. I want to do that more. I mean, I've done it a little bit here in North Texas. We've got our meetup thing. We didn't do one for February, and I'm not sure if I'm going to plan one for March just because I've got some big stuff in life that's happening. But I want to do 3, 4, 5, 6 this year. And we only had a small group. I had the little, just invited YouTubers to come and collab. And we had, I don't even remember, like 7 or 8 other YouTubers that came, and it made my day. And we made some friends, and it's like my favorite thing right now. It's, you know, we work hard. I know you work a lot of hours. I work a lot of hours. This is fun. So let's go with that. Like I know I kind of interviewed you, but that was early. Like I think you were my first or my second ever. So I'm sure we have people in here who weren't here then. So why don't we go back to the beginning? And if you were here for the first one and you already know these answers, bear with us. But what made you get into YouTube in the beginning? And why are you still here? And what do you like best? And all those things.
So basically, I decided to blog because I want something that I could see and my friends can enjoy and share part of my life and my trips for them. Either my family, because since I got family members all around different countries, they could see it. My friends, they could enjoy it. And honestly, I don't do it for the money. It's just a passion that I have for Disney and for filming. I'm not the greatest in editing. I'm not the greatest director or taking pictures, stuff like that. But it's fun. It relaxes me.
Yeah.
And then what better way to share with a great community? And a lot of people say, "Oh, but you're too old for Disney. You this,
whatever."
I mean, exactly. You gotta love it. I mean,
Yeah, I
like
gave
people,
up having fun years ago.
it's like people blog about jet skis or basketball or painting or I mean, I don't know if we talked about this the other day. There's a guy that had like 3 million views, and the only thing that he does is closes the door and opens it like that. I don't know if you've seen it.
No,
like,
I don't. There's some ridiculous stuff, but I didn't know about
a lot
that
of people
one.
like it. A lot of people like it.
Wow, I say that all the time. I think my shtick on that is if you are really into this is so dumb shoelaces and you want to collect shoelaces and you want to start a community, there's probably a million people out there who would watch it, and that's like I watch a lot of different channels. Like if somebody wants me to check out their channel, I'll hit subscribe. I'm not one of those people who stay subscribed. Like people freak out about that. I don't get that. Like I'll subscribe and I'll check you out. I'll watch 3, 4, 5 videos. You bore me to death, I'm gone. That's real life. I don't even understand how anyone's not that way. But if I like your content, if I like your personality, I stay there. So I've got farming people, I've got gardening people is what I'm really thinking. A lot of hikers. I like outdoor stuff and I don't get to do it. So I get it from there. And then I like leadership, stuff I do for work, blah, blah, blah. There's so many things, just like you and everybody in chat. We all have different things we love. The things I love most, my family, Disney, sports, my friends, food. I love me some bacon. And that's what I'm going to talk about. And that's what I watch. But I guess my point is there's something there for everyone. Like if you're into something that you don't think anyone else likes, you're wrong. You're not. No one is that strange that what they love, a million other people would love to talk about. And when it relates to sports and Disney and food, I mean, I've got some pretty popular ones, I think. But
yeah.
But anyway, and the connections. I mean, I guess that's where I started with this. Again, we've not been in the same state at the same time to our knowledge yet, but I consider you a friend, and I could say that about bunches of names in the chat. And I feel like I'm ignoring chat, guys. You are the best. I did see some questions, and Laser Cat, I think it was you, and I'm going to assume she was asking you, are you excited about, or maybe it was Arjohn's. I think it was Arjohn's. Regardless, are you excited about some meet and greets, specifically the Jar Jar Binks meet and greet that I don't know if that's a thing or not. But who would you be most excited about to do a Star Wars meet and greet? Let's lead with that, or make it that question.
Let me show you. That's the man right there. I don't care who's the Sith Lord, who's this. That's the man right there. Vader. And before, they used to have Vader around Hollywood studios. Then they did all this Star Wars thing, and only the new, like Chewbacca and Kylo and all this stuff. But they took Vader out. Only you can see it in the shows and stuff like that. So Jar Jar Binks, honestly, I didn't like him in the movie. I don't care about him. But Vader.
So I'm going to say it. Jar Jar Binks is hated because it's popular to hate him. Okay, yeah. He wasn't the greatest. I get it. He wasn't Chewbacca, but wasn't that bad. I mean, we didn't leave this. I mean, people a little rough on that character. I mean, it was a little dumb, but there's probably 100 other ones that we could come up with, right?
Yeah.
I guess it had. I mean, that character. Okay, the more I think about it, it was pretty stupid, especially at the end there when he was tripping all over the bombs and stuff. But whatever. Chewbacca's a big furry roaring thing that we don't. I mean, come on, why do we love one and not the other? I don't know. I feel like it's got too much hate there. So Darth, who else? That's a great one. For me, Chewbacca. I'm looking there because I got a big standee there. If I had, I'd show you, but I can't. Boba Fett would be cool. I've already done the BB-8 one. That'd be up there. My kid loved the BB-8 one.
R2.
Trying to
R2D2.
R2. Yeah, at C3. Yeah, yep. Definitely. Yep. Who else? Who else in chat?
Can't wait.
I know, right?
Jedi
wait. Master in the house. Welcome in. Somebody had another good comment / question. Oh, here we go. Timothy says R2D2, R5D4. So that was the one that R5D4 is the bad guy? Droid, Greedo, Watu. Nice. That's a good list. Leia. Oh, yeah, Leia.
Yeah.
Although floating in space, Leia, I'm out on. That was weird. Lasercat, was that you who said the thing about bacon? Because, yeah, somebody apparently wants me to talk about less bacon, which will never happen. Have you had bacon? It's amazing. How many backdrops? Oh, Lasercat, for me, asking how many laser drops. Look at me, laser drops. Let's do that again. How many backdrops do I have? At least 3 more that you've not seen yet, Miss Lasercat. Video call-in show in there. Hey, guys, video call-in show is a new channel to me. I don't know if you're a new channel in general. New channel to me. Oh, my gosh, what a cool setup. He's not using OBS. He's not using Streamlabs. He's using something I can't think of the name of, but he told me, I guess it was last night. Super cool. He's got a video call-in show. Go check him out. Give him some love. That channel's going to blow up. I don't know how many subscribers he has now, but he's going to have 1 million. Really, really cool stuff. This channel. What was I saying? Yes, Lasercat, I have a bunch of backdrops, but we want to talk about Gonzo. So you're getting back in the swing. You're going to have Disney content. You said a little Miami content, and I feel like you started to say something else, and then we moved on. Hey, Ray J, how are you, buddy? What just tell us. A bunch of new people are in the stream, so even if you're repeating yourself, a Miami local, Star Wars nut. You got PR in your name, which is for Puerto Rico, not public relations. I feel like that came up last time, right? Didn't it? I don't remember who asked, but I remember. I mean, he's got the flag there, people. Come on. But anyway, I'm losing my train of thought. Tell us more about your channel as you move forward, because I know you're kind of rebranding kind of thing. Is that the right way to say it?
And I actually have it in my arm too. I don't know if you can see it. It's right here.
Oh, I do now. Oh, well, if I wouldn't talk, I could see it.
And I got the Blue Brothers here too, around here.
So that's I am such a bad host. When my guest, you today, talks, I can't shut up, and then I'm looking at me instead of you. So watch this. I'll be quiet. You show it again.
All right. So here's the flag, and here's the Blue Brothers. And look, I didn't show you this one, the Jedi.
It's impossible for me to be quiet. I can't be quiet that long. That's as long as I got. What is that? 4 seconds. Very cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So real quick, yeah, like I was saying, concentrate more in Miami blogs. Also, I'm gonna do a little bit of traveling with the family. So hopefully I go different states or country, depends. So I will film that. But it's gonna be, the majority is gonna be Disney, Universal, Busch Gardens, and Miami. That will be the main thing. And then Puerto Rico when I go.
So do you go down to Puerto Rico?
I'm planning to this year. I've
never been. We actually had a family vacation. I don't know. I was junior high, I think. Maybe it might have been high school. And we had a family vacation planned. And then, I don't know, we changed. I think maybe we had a relative die. I don't remember why we didn't go. But so I've always kind of been obsessed with it because I feel like I lost out on going. And it's gorgeous. Well, and it got thumped, though, a couple of seasons back, right? By, I guess it was a hurricane.
Yeah, it was hit bad by Hurricane Maria.
Do you still have family there? How's all that?
No, everything is back to normal. I mean, there's still a couple of stuff there, but they're fine. Yeah, still got family over there. But the island was pretty bad.
Yeah, I remember.
For a couple of weeks, month. I mean, I didn't know anything about my family for I think like a week or so. There was no phone or anything like that. So yeah, but now they're back. We can go. You want to go?
When I mentioned, let's go. So when I mentioned people should only move south, I guess Miami's pretty south. Like Puerto Rico would be south, but not by that much, right? Like you kind of went more, well, I guess you went west, right? I'm trying to figure out where Puerto Rico is on the map. You had to go west?
Yeah, so if you... wait,
you went from Puerto Rico to Buffalo probably though, right?
Correct. So I was in Puerto Rico, went to Buffalo, then came down to Miami. So I did like a triangle thing, more or less.
Wait, what the heck was in Buffalo? I hope she was pretty, because man, that's great.
No, I've been married for 21 years, my friend. So no.
Well, I was hoping it was her. That's what I was going for. I was assuming you were chasing the wife. I don't want to go to Buffalo.
You don't want to go. I mean, no offense. It's beautiful city.
Oh, get mad at me, people. Move away from Buffalo. It snows every day there.
Yeah, it snows every day, every hour, I don't know. Snow. If you like snow,
yeah, that looks miserable. It's like, oh, Timothy. Oh, well, don't hate me, but dude, it's cold. Timothy J. You got a cool name, dude. Whatever. Timothy is from Buffalo, or in Buffalo. The streets, they go south, right? Like, how cold are you right now, Timothy? Like, I don't know. I haven't looked, but it sounds cold to me. Like, anybody who lives in Minnesota or Buffalo or Canada or, Mars, it sounds too cold for me. I like 70 and up. Thank you very much.
What's your temperature right now, Jeff?
Where I'm at, actually, it's pretty dang cold. We're supposed to get some cold weather and some rain the next 3 days. Let me pull it up. You're gonna win. I'll let you go next. I'm guessing I don't even want to know what temperature. We are currently. It's not too bad. It's 52. Feels like 48. We got we got thunderstorms on the way. Tomorrow's high is 53, but we got a 70 on Wednesday, 57 on Saturday. We're not so bad. I can't complain too much. I don't mind 50. I don't like ice falling from the sky. Let's be real. What's the temp in Miami?
The usual 76 around.
Whatever. I only get jealous about people having bacon without me, or UD, and cold. Let's see. Let me get caught up in chat. I know I'm ignoring questions, and I hate that. My gosh, it is 8:42 already. Can you? I say this every week at this time. It goes so fast. Lucky minute. Really looking forward to your vids, Mr. Gonzo. Yeah, he's got good stuff. I'll tell you what. You know what I see in your Instagram posts and your videos more than anything, and why I like them the most? Huge smiles. Your whole group is happy. Like, I don't even know. I know you. I don't know them. Happy. What? Am I right? Tell me I'm wrong.
Nah, man, you're right, and we have a lot of fun. Recently, I went. It was Prince Charming's dad's birthday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it was a bunch of us that went over there. We spent the weekend, and oh my god, bro, we had so much fun, and that's gonna be one of my blogs, my videos. I'm gonna put hopefully during next week or something like that. But we have so much fun. We have fun every time.
That's cool. That's really cool. There's another one. He can't stop smiling too. I'll tell you what, it's easy to make me like you. If in the first 20 seconds you haven't smiled, I'm probably out. Your group doesn't have that problem. And Deb doesn't have that problem either.
Well,
small town Southern housewife, welcome in.
Yeah, somebody teach me that in order for you retain somebody to see your video, you have 14 seconds, less than 14.
I believe it.
If not, that's it. You're done.
And there's about 80 million other videos to go watch, right? Like. And I don't know. It's just like in real life. Like, I don't know how, like those people who never smile that are just dour, I don't know how they make babies. I don't know how anyone ever hangs out with them. I don't get it. But I mean, smiling's pretty easy, right? And then those are the people who would tell us, "Whoa, how old are you? Why do you like Disney still?" Sorry, I'm not dead yet. I still like happy things. Look at me saying that. I'm sounding all grumpy, right? am I a grumpy old man tonight?
Hey, listen, every time I see the castle, every time I go to Magic Kingdom, you're gonna see a smile.
Right? Brother. As soon as I see purple street signs, I get giddy.
Yep. Welcome to Disney World.
Bob and Ashley says, don't forget those new shows like The Mandalorian, exactly, and what's coming to Disney Plus streaming. Oh, my goodness. So very good friends, have twin daughters. We celebrated their birthday today. That's actually what I was doing after church. We were having pizza, blah, 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 blah. And they were asking a little bit about the Disney Plus service. People are starting to notice it. I think April is when it's coming out. I'm going to have to take like 3 months off of work just to watch TV all day because there's going to be so much content that I'm going to want to watch. Are you kidding? The Mandalorian live action Star Wars shows and so much more. I can see myself getting some lazy days in. That's going to be awesome. Like, I don't want to get the flu, but if I have to, please make it after Disney Plus comes out.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. And Disney this year and next year, I mean, let's start with the movies. You got Toy Story 4 coming in.
Oh,
Star Wars is coming in December. You got, what was it, Dumbo. Then you have New Rides.
Dumbo.
Correct. New rides coming in. The Star Wars Land. You have Epcot is going through a change. I mean, it's going to be amazing this couple of years. Disney family is going to be amazing, my brother.
So the movies alone this year, like, it's time to buy Disney stock, right? Hey, inside Disney parks, you're totally right. They had a great year last year. I think they had a great year the year before. I mean, I went and saw Marvel yesterday. Captain Marvel. Have you seen it, by the way?
Nope, I haven't seen it, but this weekend
it was pretty good. So one of my daughters is huge Marvel fan. So I never was into comic books as a kid, at all, and I really thought comic book movies were pretty bad for a long time. But then one of my daughters really got into it, so of course I got into it, and I became an Iron Man fan just because she was a Captain America fan before I even saw a movie, just to be, that dad. But they're great now. They're really good. But the Captain Marvel, I mean, I just did a review. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. It was good. It was entertaining. But I never liked that first movie where they got to give me all that backstory. Could you blow something up, please? So it was a little slow for me, but it was very uplifting and very positive. And, but I don't know how anyone's going to beat her because she has all the powers, but that's a whole other thing. But Laser Cat says I need. Go ahead. I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, I forgot to mention Frozen 2.
Yeah.
What do you think of the little sneak preview that they show?
I have 4 daughters, so Frozen was at one time 24/7 in my house, and yeah, I'm guessing I'll be singing "Let It Go" #2 for the next 12 years, or whatever. It was great. I love it. I love everything. I mean, I didn't like A Wrinkle in Time, but mostly if Disney puts it out, I'm going to enjoy it. Just keep Oprah out of it. I'll be fine. Nothing against Oprah. That movie was horrible, but nothing like making everyone in the chat mad, right? Because everyone loves Oprah, but whatever. I don't dislike Oprah. I just didn't like that movie. But Frozen's going to be great. It really, you're right. It's a great year of movies. Look at what Disney's doing for us. If in 2019 they just did Disney Plus, I would say thank you, Disney. If they were just doing Galaxy's Edge, I would say, oh my gosh, what a year. If they just did all the movies they were doing, but they're doing it all in 2019. Like, is this not the greatest year in Disney history? It might be. It might be. I mean, we'll have to look back, and that's a hard one to say. But I'm super excited about all of it. I don't even know which movie yes, I do. I'm most excited about Star Wars 9 because I'm a Star Wars nut. But of the other ones, I guess I'd have to go with Dumbo. What about you? What movie or movies are you most excited about that are coming out still?
For this year, probably Toy Story.
See, I didn't even mention that one. Yeah.
And obviously Star Wars. That will be but I'm gonna see everything. I mean, we're a Disney fan. We're gonna go see it regardless. So
yeah.
But
we went on Saturday morning to see Captain Marvel, and I felt like I was late because, and that's the thing. Why does work in life and people and actual real life commitment have to get in the way, right? But but it was only Saturday. It wasn't that bad. But
yeah,
I actually, my daughter and I were talking about. So the movie ends and the credits start, and like 1/3 of the audience gets up and leaves. I'm like, what are they doing? They don't know. And then she says, it's the second time they've seen it, Dad. So I don't know if she was right or not, but I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people go for the credits, which is cool stuff sometimes.
Yeah, well, I'll keep my mouth shut because not everyone's seen it. Let's see. Timothy said it was, it's 38 now, but all last week it was under 20. Okay, so we're going to start a GoFundMe page for Timothy to move south. What?
Yes.
My goodness. Video call-in show says going to check out your keto progress. Oh, very good. Yeah, small town Southern housewife in the house, I think, for the first time. Everybody say, please, in chat, say welcome to all the new people. So many good people in here. I love you guys for being here. Oh, Stacy throws out there. So let's talk about this 2021 Tron coaster. I know that is one of the more popular rides in, well, right? Excited about that one?
What can I tell you, my friend? I seen the one they have over there, and I can't wait.
Yeah,
I can't wait. It's gonna be a 3 in the morning park that day again.
I think so.
Yes,
I heard
yes.
somebody, one of the streams I was on recently, it was a late night. I don't know, it might have been Disney Dan. I don't really remember who it was, but they were talking about, it might have been Dev actually. I think it was Dev talking about they need to go 24/7. And come on, you can't, I mean, I don't think that's plausible, but yeah. Right? I mean, let's get more people, and it's all about load. It's how many people you can get on a ride. And I mean, if they gave a ticket that was 70% of full price and you could only go from midnight till 6 or something, I'm just talking out of my crazy land, they would sell out. Right?
Yes, sir. They would. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, again, yeah, forget about the roller coaster in 2 years, and then you got Guardian of the Galaxies in
Yes, we didn't even talk about that one. You're right.
There's a lot of changes. I mean, even let's go back talk about Prince Dev, Charming Dev. He did a video about the updates for Epcot. They moving all that thing in the front that they have the little pictures. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah,
they're gonna take that out. They're gonna do a different thing. They're gonna do it at a hotel next to it, and all this rides. And you know, I think we talked about it the first time. Epcot needs an upgrade.
It does.
And he's getting it. And he's getting it little by little. I mean, Guardian of the Galaxy, I don't know if you've seen the pictures. I was there a couple of months. Like I told you, I was there a couple of months. And man, just that roller coaster, you can see the way that it's built. And the building is humongous, Jeff. Yeah. Humongous. That ride is going to be so amazing. And another thing, we haven't talked about Indiana Jones rumors. And I think that's going to be the next phase, and it's going to go to Hollywood instead of Animal Kingdom. I think it's going to go to Hollywood Studios.
Well, now, why do you say Hollywood Studios? I've read a little bit about that too, but why Hollywood Studios?
What do you mean?
Why not? Why not? Well, it is a movie. I mean, it's a movie.
Yeah. I heard, and this is not confirmed, and Mr. Gonzo doesn't want to spread any rumors or anything. I heard
spread them.
That the stunt show is going to be moved to where the lake is, the big dinosaur thing.
Okay.
And back there, they're going to do Indiana Jones World.
Is it Gertie? They can't have, is it Gertie? They can't have Gertie.
No, but that's what it said. That they're going to have like a world there. So I don't know. They're going to make changes too there.
Isn't the stunt show like one of the only things that's original left? I think I read that recently.
Correct. It is. Yeah. Let me see that. And the theater, obviously, but everything else is, yeah. And again, when I heard it, it doesn't make sense because the initial rumor was they were going to go to Animal Kingdom because they have the dinosaurs ride, which they use the same track as the Indiana Jones in California.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I've never done the dinosaur ride. We were talking about that. Is it okay? So is it? Have you done the Indiana Jones ride?
No. But I've seen the videos and I heard
That's
from
one of my favorite rides. Like it's. Great. So if dinosaur is anywhere close to that, and everybody keeps telling me it's like really close, I don't know why I haven't done that. Wow. Timothy says we've also had 100. What? Over Weather Talk with MrGonzoPR and Dole. We've also had over 120 inches of snow between January and now. January, BC, like because in my whole life, I've not been in 12 inches of snow, and I've been in way too much snow. What the heck? I mean, you know what? We have buffalo wings down here. I had some. You don't have to live in Buffalo. Is Indiana Jones popular enough for its own land?
Well, I will tell you this.
Go ahead, buddy.
Sorry, I will tell you this. There's a new movie coming up. They're already filming. I don't know if they finished it already. There's a lot of people that are fans. I mean, if you go to that park and you go to the Stone Show, every show is packed. I don't know, it's because there's nothing else to see or there's a lot of Indiana Jones fans. I'm a huge Indiana Jones fan.
Me too.
And that show is always packed, man. And I think there's a lot of people there that are looking forward to see something different about Indiana Jones here in Orlando.
So here's how I'll answer that. As a fan of Adventureland, if all we had was Adventureland, it was a whole park that was Adventureland, yes, please. All the Dole Whip, all the Bengal barbecue, all the Indiana Jones. Jungle Cruise times 10. I think for me, it's my favorite. Like if I could only go to Adventureland, fine. I love it. Give me more tiki. I love it. I can't wait to do what is it? Tropical Serenades. What are they calling it now? Where the snack shop out in Adventureland, whatever. Anything tiki, Adventureland, jungle, I am down. I love it. So I think it would be awesome. By the way, I saw them pop in, but then I got talking. Brandy and Dave are in the house. If you haven't said hi to them, please say hi to them in chat. They are my guests next week. Well, 6 days and 23 hours from now. And they're awesome. We'll talk about them next week, but say hi to them. Go ahead and sub to them. Tell them hi. Also, my goodness, it's 4 minutes till 9. I can't believe how fast that went. If you haven't, here, let me pull up MrGonzoPR's channel real fast. We'll talk here a little bit more, but I want to make sure I get the links in there because I haven't done that in quite some time.
Yeah, and be patient. And be patient. Yeah. The videos are coming out next week, so the new one. So I'm gonna start my new year. I know it's March already, but I'm gonna start.
That's right. Start whenever.
Yeah.
Hey, B&O, welcome. B&O's got a great channel too. Go check out B&O. So many good channels in here. But I'm glad to see you here, bud. No, thank you, Brandy and Dave. But yeah, I agree with what he said. But go to his channel, check it out. Again, I'm going to throw it out there. I know everybody says, "Oh, don't use the S word." Subscribing is free. And again, I'm not going to say I'm one of those guys. If you say hi to me and you didn't annoy me, I'm going to hit sub and I'm going to go check you out. Now, if you bore me to death, I'm going to go. I get it because I don't want it to show up on my feed. But give them a shot. And I would say do that to so many people in chat here. There's so many good channels. Go ahead, buddy.
And the good thing is, Jeff, and I'm very transparent in my life, everything. I be with my friends and everything. And I do this, it's not for the money. So, it's not like I'm here, I want to reach 10,000, a million or something like that. It's subscribers. It's just, if you like it and you enjoy it, like I see your channel, I see everybody's channel, and I like and enjoy it, subscribe. If not, thank you, love you, and have fun, and hopefully you like one of my future videos, and then subscribe. But it's not about the money, man. Honestly, for me, it's not about the money. I don't want to be famous. I mean, if I get 300 million, I'll make money, sure thing. But you know what I'm saying? It's not about the money here.
I never understand that. Like I always say when people say that, me and Mickey's Magic have this conversation like at least once a month. Of course, it's not for the money. No one starts off trying to make money. Now that said, there's money to be made, and I've mentioned it to a few people, and I don't tell others. I don't want everyone to know where I'm giving money, but I love creators. I love your content. I love a bunch of these channels in here. I love, and every now and then I haven't bought like merch yet, but I want to buy merch. Of course, it's not for the money, but you know what? If I've got like, I think $25 has come my way this month on my channel. It's not making a huge difference in my life, but it's a blessing, right? Like I think, I don't know. I guess I'm one of those prosperity guys. If somebody gives me $100,000, that's a gift. If somebody gives me a coffee, that's a gift. I don't, it's awesome. Like I honor it. And I guess it's easy because I do a little to the creators I like too. And you can't support every creator you love because I love so many, but I think what a blessing it would be is if you could buy a house for you and your family on the income from YouTube, or if you could buy a coffee. Isn't that awesome? I think it's awesome. I'm not going to apologize. I guess it's easy for me to say I've only made $25. But I don't know. I wish creators would embrace the possibility of that. There's nothing wrong with making money, man. No one's saying, hey, you have to pay me to watch my video. I love the economy of the thank you economy. I heard somebody else say it. You don't have to, but you can. I mean, I don't need anything, but I would love to have a new camera. I would love to help you get a new, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It always bugs me a little bit, but
yeah, no, I know it's great and stuff like that. But what I'm trying to say is that I don't do it for that. I do it because I love it. I love to film, to share time. It's a good friendship, a good family, and it's a great community. Correct. And it's a big community. Believe it or not, it's a big community, and we're just about Disney and Star Wars and stuff like that. Imagine, the YouTube community, like you said, there's anything for everybody. I mean, like drinking, gardening, this, that and the other
I'm
thing.
a sports nut. There's going to be more sports
Yep.
content on my channel, and I'm going to have some on another channel just because I don't want to inundate people. But I love baseball season coming. I'm going to be talking about baseball. You don't have to listen, but I'll be talking about baseball. Go Dodgers. I'll be talking about the weather too with Timothy. Timothy says we were under average by 20 inches as of January 15th. By the middle of February 2019, we were over our seasonal average by 2 feet. 2 feet of snow? Because unless you mean everyone averages 2 feet and that's the average, that's crazy. 2 feet of snow? I don't understand. I don't understand.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
That's too much. Chills TV in the house. Chills. Our boy had a bad day. He's having surgery today, buddy. I was going to bug you. I was going to do a stream. I was going to try to get a hold of you, but I figured I wouldn't be able to, and I wasn't. Life got in the way. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, Chills is friends with and a former training partner of Tim Means, who was one of the fighters last night on the main card on the UFC. Here, see, sports talk. But he got knocked out, and on the way down after getting knocked out, he snapped his leg, and it's bad. He's going to have surgery. And if you don't like nasty things, don't go on his wife's Instagram. Chills, I'm talking to you. It's nasty. Video Colin says, honestly, I'm just happy when regular people come on my show. Well, Video Colin, bad news. I'm going to show up, and I'm far from regular people, but that's the right attitude.
It's great that we have the opportunity to do this, and I appreciate Jeff your time and
man,
for having me here the second time, and looking forward to more collaborations. Either when we go to Disney, if we meet one day in Disney, or if you come here to Miami, or I go over there. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things that we can do. We just got to plan it and go forward, you know?
I love it. Well, I can tell you and any other YouTuber in the channel, we've got plans for, I should really know the dates. Early October dates. Ooh, is it early October? Sometime in October we'll be in Disney World. Wifey Without Me, Rude, right? It's going to go in May for grad night, taking the kid and the other kid, leaving the dad home, whatever, for grad night out in Disneyland. And then maybe we've got some other opportunities that we'll see what happens on. But I don't want to keep everybody too long. I'm not in a big hurry to leave necessarily, but I did tell you an hour. I guess we didn't really talk about it this time, but I usually tell everybody, hey, I won't keep you more than an hour, but I don't think we talked about it, honestly. But are you good for me to go through chat before we say goodbye to everybody?
I got time, man. I got time. Don't worry about it.
Let me call through chat here, make sure I didn't miss anybody. Video Collins Show says, I have merch, Teehee. Throw in your link, buddy. I don't mind. Support other creators.
Of course.
Jelly's Journey says, baseball. See, I knew I liked you. Dole, yeah, did you? Yeah. Jills, I sure did. Dirty Bird had a bad day. Monorail section leader in the house. Welcome. Monorail section leader's brand new in a live stream. He's just starting his channel. Young guy, really positive, really, really good guy. Go check him out. Seahawks in the house. I like that. D says, I'm happy when someone leaves a positive comment. You know what? That's a great point, D. So I'm not one of those guys who needs a lot of positive feedback. I love me some me. I don't have a self-esteem issue unless too much self-esteem is an issue. You know, I'm God's favorite. I can't help it. I'm tied with all of you, but it is what it is. But I will admit, D, and I agree, positive comments make my day. Like when somebody comes in and says whatever. Like I made a video once because I was kind of so moved by such positive comments, and I almost did that Thursday night. But then I had another plan. But I'll do another one of those. But positive comments are awesome. You know, it's you were saying it, Gonzo. The effort to put in to create a good video. I mean, it's effort. It's I don't want to call it work because I don't want to pretend like it's. I mean, I'm doing it because I like it, but it's certainly not easy. And I don't even know if it's good half the time when I'm done with it. But it's just nice to know people have fun. I'm always amazed too when I go and check out my watch hours. What people really like. I'm kind of honored, right? I don't know. It's pretty cool. How do you feel about that and comments and all that?
Yeah, I love it, and always you're gonna get the good, you're gonna get the bad, you're gonna get the ugly, and you're gonna get the great. It's I mean, you gotta if you're blogging, you gotta be open-minded, and you gotta take criticism from everybody. And like you said, it's a lot of work. I mean, sometimes I edit the blog and see it and watch it again and watch it one more time and say, you know what, this doesn't work. Delete, start all over again. As long as I'm happy with it, it goes out. If I'm not happy with it, it's not going out. And
so you know what? That's interesting you say that. I'll often create a video and then I'll say, well, I'll go back and watch it later. Like these DisTube interviews, I'll go back and watch them because I want to see the comments. But I really don't go back and watch my videos very often. Like once it's there, it's there. Like it's like I don't even think my opinion on if it's good matters. Like it really doesn't. I'm a big Jared Leto fan, which is weird. I know, whatever. But I love him. I think he's a great actor. I love his band, 30 Seconds to Mars. Seen him live. They're awesome, blah, 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 blah. He said something in an interview that I really want to adopt. He says, he gets asked all the time, well, what's the meaning of that? Ooh, it's raining hard. I can hear the rain. More weather talk with Dole. But anyway, what was the meaning of that song? And he says, you know what? It's not for me to decide. I was writing what I was writing at that moment in time. But when I write that song, it's out there for the public. They decide what it means to them. And I love that. And I'm not saying I'm Jared Leto, and I don't even think I'm artistic, to be honest. But once it's out there, it's not mine anymore, man. Like if 8 people watch it, well, then it's up for them. If 8 million watch it, I'll be really happy because my watch time will go. But you know, it's done. Like people talk about how they delete their early videos. I'll probably watch my early videos more than my more recent videos just because I'll enjoy that I got better. I don't know. Is that arrogant? I don't know. I feel like I'm blabbing. I don't know.
No, I do the same. I start watching from the beginning, and then each one I go and watch it just to see the difference, and you see your progress, you know?
Yeah.
And obviously, every video that you edit is going to be better, and you're going to see the difference. But again, yeah, once you post that blog, video, picture, it's not yours anymore. It's already there. And let me tell you, man, there's a blog that I did when I went to Dominican Republic, Punta Cana. It's been like a year already, and there's still people commenting and watching. I'm like, it's been like a year already. What these people are doing? So you never know when you're gonna get comments and stuff like that. It's a big community. It's a big community, and I love it. I love it.
So Timothy and Gonzo and I clearly need to do a weather talk show because there's been comments saying something about weather talk brought to you by Dole of Data or whatever. So Timothy, I need a weather correspondent from the great white north crazy land, frozen northness. And I'll definitely need a correspondent from the coconut oil capital of the world, Mai Tai Heaven, Miami. And then I'll be the place with, you know, we know what Buffalo's got, ice falling from the sky. We know what Miami's got, bikinis everywhere. And then me with Texas crazy weather, who knows what's going on. I think this could be, I think we could make some hay here. What do you guys think? What do you think, Timothy? What do you think, Gonzo?
I'm down. Let me know. I'm down. We got to do it.
I love it. I love it. All right, I'm going to go through the chat one more time just so I don't ignore anybody. I don't want to be rude to anybody. Oh, Timothy. Well, I would watch that. I'll be praying for you, buddy. Ouch. That's lost my grandma to cancer. We were praying about cancer day at church that I saw. I'm on your side there. I would suggest you do that, Timothy. I'm guessing you get a lot of positive feedback for that. You do that, I'll be there. I'm going to soon, Jelly. You guys are so positive. Hey, Jedi Balloon Master, how are you? And a chroma key map, right? Yes, exactly. Oh, man. So I'll say it this. Let's end the chat this way. Make sure you get over to Gonzo's channels. Give him some love. Say a prayer for Timothy, our brand new friend. He's not asking for it, but I'm asking for it. Cancer's a beast, but it's beatable. Go beat it, my friend. If you need anything, you let me know. I'll be your international correspondent, right? We need an English correspondent to say, yep, it's gray and dark here. This is good. We've got possibilities here. D and Disney Dan, because we'd have to include him. This is good. Weather talk with a bunch of crazy people. I like it. So if you've got a last minute question for Mr. Gonzo PR, now's the time. I've kept him over about 10 minutes already. I don't want to be rude to anybody, but I will say, in all honesty, we've had some fun tonight. But Timothy, we just met you. Prayers for you, my friend. Anybody else is going through stuff, praying for you. Yeah, shoot, I'll be up for it. Are you kidding me? I am down for. I love collabs. I love building communities. So if it comes back, we'll talk about it. We'll do it again. Any other questions for Mr. Gonzo PR? Here, let me throw his link in one more time.
Yeah, it's fun, man. It's fun to do collabs and do this stuff. I like it. I enjoy it. And again, thank you for your time. Thank you for allowing me to be here in your channel. And I love it. And
Thank you.
Looking forward to do more stuff, and hopefully we do the weather thing.
I was only kidding, but I would do it. What do I care? I mean, it could at least be a segment. When I love weather, honestly, I have 3 or 4 channels. One that I did for family that hardly anything's on there. One, well, I got some other. This is my main channel right now, but I love weather. Like, I'm kidding, but I have weather. I have a weather playlist on this channel. I love weather, so I don't know. I'm feeling a little weird, but wow, 10 years, Timothy. Well, you're winning then, bud. Dang. Hey, Bax is in the house. What's going on? I think we're good. I don't think I'm ignoring anybody. I'm gonna stick around. No, I'm not. I'm gonna close up the chat. I'm gonna stick around for you so I can say goodnight to you afterwards. I actually was thinking about doing a stream tonight on my baseball channel. Here, let me pull it up. I might talk a little sports. To be honest, I'm hungry, so I'm probably gonna go get some food. But I may, no promises, but I may go on live on this channel I'm gonna pull up right now. Talk a little sports. It's a brand new channel, but hold on. Let me grab the link. I should promote myself right. Oh, I did the wrong thing. What's that, buddy?
No, of course you should promote yourself.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Hold on, everybody. Let me hit this. Again, it's not a promise, but I will probably be talking baseball here once we get to the end of March. And I might go on tonight. So here's a link to my sports channel. Not that I won't have sports stuff here, but I'm going to do some deep in the weeds sports stuff that I won't annoy you guys with. I might go on tonight. Probably not on 9 o'clock here. But anyway, thanks for the comments. Dee, thank you so much for being here. Lydia, welcome in. Rosa, all my mods, you guys are the best. Video call-in show, thanks for being here. Everybody, Timothy, especially you, prayers your way, buddy. And most importantly, first 2-time guest, MrGonzoPR, all the way from sunny Miami. Yes, that was my jealous face. I hope we talk soon, my friend. Chat, go check out his channel. I'm going to say goodbye to you, but I'm going to keep you here for a minute so we can talk offline. Love you guys for being here. If you haven't checked out his channel yet, you're doing life wrong. Please go give him some love. If you didn't like the stream yet, like the stream. That's all. You don't have to go, but we're going to be gone. Have the best day ever. Go do something awesome for somebody. Last word to you, my friend. What do you want to say to the people?
Nothing. Keep supporting us. Thank you for everything, and you guys are amazing. And again, thank you, Jeff. And looking forward to hang out with you guys, and looking forward to your comments. And I don't know. I'm really excited about this year. So again, thank you, and good night.
That was so much better than nothing. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. Have a great night. Talk to you all soon.
Bye-bye.